Hey, we live, girl. Ah, yeah,
What's up?
I'm trying to set my camera phone up now.
Average, we already live.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Hey, I thought usually last time we were sitting all pretty up and we said, okay, now we ready to hit that.
We live.
You live, Average, you already done sneaky one on me.
Yeah, it show pretty good.
Hmm?
It show pretty good.
I look
Hi,
so strong.
Ivory and Doctor just popping up to say hi, check in, have a how we do it every now and then. We'll pop in. It's been a minute last month, so I don't know. Hey, Buddha, yes,
Oh, Buddha.
hey, lady.
Buddha. Hello, Buddha.
We just popping up the chat, and I don't know. I bring on because we're using that YouTube go live, right? So I don't know what to do.
The YouTube go live for two. Yeah. Hey, Buddha. How are you? Beautiful, beautiful Buddha. Love you, girl. Thanks for stopping in.
And thanks for sharing. I appreciate we.
Yeah. So, Ari, what's the fascinating topic today?
I don't see. I told you that's why I didn't want to get.
What I'm gonna do?
So
Um,
I don't know what we're gonna.
now, let's talk about Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that, right?
Yeah.
No,
So
2 weeks.
it's Sunday, right?
The second we was gonna do it the second Saturday.
Right. Okay. So that's we're gonna do the second Saturday. Second Saturday. Okay. So
Yeah.
what Boo was saying? Hey, ladies.
Let me see. Will it show it? I don't know how to find what she said. We'll find out. Let's see. Chats live. Chats option. How to find it, but I know that. Let me keep playing.
That's we're gonna talk about. We're gonna ask a question, Ari. Listen to this question, okay?
Okay.
We're going to pose this question and we are going to answer this question ourselves. So what is your biggest fear? And that's the question that we all need to ask ourselves because fear is something that a lot of times it stands in our way and it holds us back from moving to our next level. Because the little small things, we figure like it's so big and it's so huge and we are afraid. But a lot of times to even know the depths of that fear, then you're gonna have to get yourself into it. Because sometimes things that come to you is not as bad as we think, right? So
Okay.
what so if anybody out there in the chat, the question is this: what is your biggest fear? And you have other things that is stopping you and holding you back because of fear. Now, this is an acronym that I always used to use. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So if something seems to appear to be real, that means it's not actually a reality, right? So what we need to do is take a step backwards and face it and look at it. And we have to examine the depths of that thing. Because a lot of times, like I say, I'll tell you, one of my biggest fears, Ari, I hate bridges.
Me too. Me too. I used to not be like recently. Well, not recently. I took a trip to Sister Move and um help her move into Jacksonville, and I
Mhm.
went to that bridge that looked like up in the sky, and it wasn't gonna ever. I was in a cold. You hear me? And I told her I wasn't coming back. Somebody take me back. It's
Exactly.
drive, uh, physically drive my car to the bridge,
Yeah.
and father followed her to take
Right.
me over that bridge because I was.
And that's a terrible one to have. It's the fear of bridges because that holds you back from traveling and going places that you want to go. And I missed out on a lot of opportunities just getting out there and going places and doing things because I was so fearful of bridges. And remember when we were all were moving out here, you were bringing me out here and everything. We got to that bridge where I stopped my car right there. I was like, I ain't going across that bridge. I just pulled off in the middle of the road and I was like, I ain't going no further. And that's one of the reasons why I don't travel because I had to get down there and I examine, had to ask questions. Is there a bridge? There's water, because well, most of the time there's water. There's a real tall bridge, you know. So, so what do you think about fear, Aaron?
I know it cripples. It cripples. It, just like you were saying, it cripples you. Probably doing reaching your highest, your full.
Right?
It's a stealer. It's a robber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of things saying that people that allow fear to stand in between them and reaching to to succeed in your next level you need to go to or to achieve that thing that you always so wanted because there's something that you're afraid of like somebody may say you're not smart enough you're fearing that um you're gonna get talked down on you're gonna get something said bad about you or discredit you and people just don't like being discredited or talked down on so that fear stands in between you and the place that you are trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you agree. Buddha, don't in fear. Exactly. What you feed grows and what you starve dies.
Yeah,
That
yeah. Hello, B. Hello, BG. BG has Bruce says she's in the background. The good Buddha, I heard you say that you don't believe in fear. Now, examine yourself. We all have some level of some fear. And I hear your conversation sometimes, Buddha, and I'll be trying to encourage you in things. And but we all face them, and the way to overcome a lot of things, and we had to face those things. We can't live in a place of denial. I mean, because we gotta say hey, that's a weakness. We all have weaknesses. We all have places where we're not as strong as we want to be. We fail at many things, but the way that we get beyond those things is that we gotta be truthful about it. And I'm being truthful. I don't like bridges.
I don't like them either.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, point. Don't like. I look. I don't. Um, and afraid to try to swim, and that has a lot to do with my imagination. I think all kind of weird stuff, and so I don't stick my head down in the water or what. I just don't. So, I don't like bridges, and I'm afraid of swimming.
Well, Buddha just said, she said she had none. She said nothing scares her. But now that's glad to hear that, Buddha, that nothing scares you.
Hmm.
Then maybe you have some ways to, have you ever had a place, Buddha, in your life where you did at one time fear anything in your life? If you have the solutions to all this, then drop some comments in the comment section because not if that you may be helping me, myself, or even Ivory, there may be someone else out there may want to hear from you. And if you have had fears in one part of your life or sometime in your life and you overcame it, hey, give us some solutions.
Yeah.
Share your experiences. Share your beliefs and just share things that you may be able to help someone else. Okay. When God steps in, he said, when God steps in,
Walls fall, doors open. With,
yeah,
but some of the things here are in our head.
it's in our mindset. Yes. And let me give you a quick example. I can't recall the scripture in the Bible, But when he sent them out to go out there and spy, and they came back and they saw these men, they looked like uh
Peace.
it was like giants. You know what I'm saying? It was giants.
Mhm.
But see, it's all that's in your mind, you know? And that's I can't remember how. Did you remember the story how it went in the Bible?
Where some say they said they as trees. They look like I remember it.
I'm talking about the one in the Old Testament when they sent Joshua out and them and Caleb, and they said that the men that was with them, they saw giants in the land, but then it comes out saying they look like ants or something. I can't remember the story, but a lot of times, like I said, it's in our minds. A lot of things is in our mind. It's that we can get that fear out of our mind that we can be able to face that thing, you know, because it has no power over us. Only the power that it does have is the power that we give to it. And whenever we give our power over to something, we cause it to grow. And then it becomes like a reality, but it's in the mind, which is not real, because fear is only an illusion. It's something that we create in our mindset. Yes.
So if it's in our mindset, crossing that bridge,
Yeah.
how do you know,
And the only way, Avery, because I know I have done this in other situations, just gonna have to step out there and take that quantum leap of faith and don't think about it. Remember, we always talk about do it in your fear. Whatever that you're afraid of, you do it in that fear, doing it at the moment when you're afraid, and you'll lose that grip on looking at that situation. Could be a horrible situation. Now all you think about, I gotta survive this thing. And all you think about now is getting beyond that. You no longer entertaining that thought of fear in your mind. And that's the only way I know that we can overcome it. Just
face,
gotta get out there on that bridge and do it, right?
face it?
Face it. Gotta face the giants. So
There's
and
other. I'm currently
uh-huh.
uh trying to face my fears. Them head on. So I don't want to talk about, but there's areas that I'm working to face those fears.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And you know what illusions are? Illusions is just like I said, your imagination. You remember that old song? It was just your imagination. Remember how we running away from me? See, all that stuff it comes in our mindset, and then we build it up where we build like things that holds us back because now we had created something out of nothing. Because actually, it's really nothing. It's really not there. It's it's that it's not even possible,
Some-
huh?
Sometimes it's nothing, and
Sometimes it's really nothing. It's just that we're created to make it look like a real thing, you know?
mm-hmm,
Because all you think, because the more you think on it, and the more that you fear it, the more that it becomes bigger, right?
hmm
So,
back to what you feed grows and what you starve dies.
so we gotta start starving some things, especially those fears of things, you know.
Already face it
Hmm.
head on. You
Yeah,
know,
I thought about that many times myself, Aubrey. I was like, I gotta get beyond this because I want to go places. I want to travel. And I thought about it many times. Recently, I said, I just need to get out there and just go and don't think about it.
just do it.
Just do it. And just do it. Do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Because you can overcome those things. Because I have overcome many things that I was fearful of stepping into, afraid of testing out. But when it kicked in, maybe you're gonna have to do something, or you're not gonna be here to even tell your story. I lost that thing that was trying to hold me back, and I stepped into my superpower at that moment. And hey, I succeeded. I conquered it. And you can do that with any other thing. It's just that you gotta go and just do it.
I agree. Agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, share.
I don't have nothing else to.
I just love to share it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank.
what Boo is saying. I don't believe in fear. She's in the background. She said, yep.
I,
She said, I have none. She said, how, oh, that is ALS Laura. ALS Organic. Hi, Laura. How are you? Thank you for dropping in. We just popped in and we posed a question. And that question is this, Laura. Listen, what is your biggest fear? What is that one thing in life that seems to hold you back from reaching your next level in life, your greatest success in life? If you have any fear, share it with us in the comment section. If you have solutions or you have overcome things, just tell us how. Give us some answer solutions, Laura. And we thank you for coming in, okay? That was ALS Organic Cosmetics. That was Laura.
welcome, Laura. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Insight you can share
yes.
talking about our fear of bridges, my fear of swimming, learning.
Yeah.
A lot of it is my imagination to that. Um, um, I lost my train.
Lost her train of thought.
Yeah,
And we cast down that thought and imagination. It was fear that caused it. So, no. But there are these, like I said, false evidence appearing real. What are
mm,
some acronyms that you heard that people use for fear?
that I, that's the only one I false evidence appearing real.
And there's a couple more I can't think of right now. But it's like I said, it's what we make of it. The more you the more you entertain something, like you said, the more you entertain it, the more it keeps coming around. The more attention you give to things, the more it keeps coming back for more attention. And that's just with anything in life that we do.
Mm, exactly.
So, gotta stop entertaining those things till that bridge say, I don't see you there.
Yeah, you tell it first, Doc.
I don't see you there. What
First,
was here?
you tell it first. I'll be right behind.
I but I did. When I moved to Florida, Ivory, girl, in Jacksonville, there are some, Jacksonville, Florida, there are some huge bridges. I never ever been to Florida in my life. And I took the Interstate 95, brings you straight into Jacksonville, right downtown. Man, bridge on top of bridge on top of bridge. It was one like a whole sparrow. It was just round. And I looked over there, I was like, whoa. I was telling my young kids at the time, because we were moving there to Florida. My kids was very young at that time. And I was just crossing the Georgia line, and I was getting ready to step into Florida. And I looked over and I said, look at that bridge over there. It was just like a sparrow going round and round. I said, I'm so glad that we ain't got to go on that bridge, because it didn't look like where I was, that I was going to end up on that bridge. Girl, when I got to driving, I was like, I'm so glad I didn't go on that bridge. Oh, girl, that thing took me straight to that bridge.
I, me think about prior before the bridge in Jackson. My experience, and it was me and a few going to Oklahoma, and
Mm-hmm.
we all took turns driving, and it was drive. And I got on the bridge, and it looked like that never end. I was in a car. I was frozen. I was driving Miss Day. I mean, I was afraid, but they wouldn't let me over anything all the way through.
Uh-huh.
There was a time I think it was like water, like underwater, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Do that, afraid of that, but I did it. I did afraid. But this black, it, when I was going to help my sister move, and when I went on that one, it just looked like it was going up and never stopped going.
Hmm.
That kind of did it.
Right.
Even
Right.
this here, I go over them, but
Right.
I have no other choice. 'Cause I go around them unless it take me longer to get to work.
Right.
So that tells me that I can go with those over the other ones.
Exactly.
Hmm. That just
Right.
might be on now, so I might give that a try.
Right. So, like I said, you can do it. We can do it. We just gotta tell ourselves we're doing it. And like I
Mhm.
said, do it when you're afraid. Do it, and when that thing first pop up, don't give thought. When you start giving a thought to something, you start giving that negative thought to something, you're creating it as a reality.
Yeah.
And then it becomes so real. And the more you come focusing on it and thinking on it, the negative parts of it, before you know it, it's be like, bam. It's like your whole mind is like clutter. Can you read the chat?
Hi, I bring it every day.
Hi, Kelly. Kelly, hi. Tell us what we're talking about.
We're talking about fear.
We're
What
talking about fear. We posed a question, Kelly. We were saying, if you have any fears, what is your biggest fear? What is the one thing, if you do have any of these situations, what is that one thing, that one fear that seems to hold you back from reaching your greatest success in life, your next level in life? So you have any questions or you have any answers to that? You're welcome to come in and talk to us. Tell us more about that, okay? But
any suggestions of
yeah,
on facing your fears?
just do it. Like Nike say, right? Just
Do
do
it.
it. Just do it. Yeah. But
We were talking up because we had almost almost a month, yeah, since we're on here. So we just the little girls and show that we're still. And Doc came up with the idea of here.
right, right, right. But yep. So like I said, we have this sisterhood, that shows how much we need each other. Like Buddha was saying, she don't believe in fear, but neither I don't believe in fear. But it's just that how you create a fear in your thought in your mind, and because like I said, but we sisters can help each other. That's what sisterhood is all about: encouraging each other, empowering each other. And where my where my downfalls may be, not at the place where you are, maybe climbing up higher level. Then hey, help me to get to that place where you are. Share your experiences. Share it with your sisters out there so we can help each other. Because we're here to grow and become the best version of who we were created to be. Because the Bible tells us that we can do all things through Him, because He gives us that strength to do that. What she said, she said that it is buffering.
Okay,
Okay, Lord, thank you. Is it buffering from?
must be from their end. What we see,
No. Well, thank you, Lord, for letting us know. I don't know whether it's from coming from our end.
yeah, I don't know why, because we buffering. But
Yeah,
I like what you said about this um being able to be here for the support one another and one another and be receptive of one another's, you know,
right,
their experience, respected,
right.
as we can learn something from each other,
I know I can.
from one another. 'Cause no one will have it all together.
So I like that.
Mm.
Go ahead and expound a little bit more. No one has it all together. I like that.
So
That's a great.
has all the, even though some of us may think, but we're imperfect here on this earth, and we made it over to the other side,
Mm-hmm.
and we need one another. So where I'm imperfect might be perfect in that area. That's like you said earlier.
Right.
We learn and we grow. If kids grow together,
Right.
we uh there's something else I wanted to say. You know what keep happening? I keep leaving my stupid thought. Um, um, about a sisterhood. About accepting one another,
Yeah.
broken, messy, whatever, accepting one another in a safe place for one another. I might have some issues, um, and outside the sister, someone outside the sisterhood might not deal with me or want to deal with me. You're my sister, and you're in this sisterhood. Accept me in the brokenness, but you might lovingly and let me know I work on that.
Right.
Um, that's why sisterhood is so important. One of the reasons of having that safe place, having that will check you lovingly, uh, um, that accept brokenness,
Right.
love you completely, but correct you lovingly.
Mm-hmm. And you know, some people out there play like they got it all together. Pretense never it's
Hmm.
never gonna heal your wounds. Pretending to be something that you're not is not gonna create you to be a better person because you're in denial. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
we all have flaws. We all make mistakes. Yes.
A mask is when you pretending. I'm sorry, Doc. I mean, about
Now go
you put on a mask to pretend else that you're
ahead.
not. And we all put on masks. All
Mhm.
in different areas of our lives, but taking that off, being genuine, authentic, uh, letting people see who you are. They still love you anyway.
Right.
That's what good sisterhood is about.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That sisterhood. You know, sisterhood is a real genuine place. I mean, it's not someone going out there behind your back and saying all good things in front of your face, but behind your back, they're destroying your reputation, your character, your integrity, and all that. You gotta love your sister through her flaws. You gotta love her through her mistakes. You gotta love her through her ugliness. You gotta love her through her weakness. You gotta love her through her fears. You gotta let her know that you are there no matter what. Because she may have flaws and she may have some situations in life that she's not dealing with, in a strong way, then a lot of people, they want to just drop you. I ain't
mm-hmm.
got time for that person. I ain't just no. If you're real sisterhood, love me through it.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Drop you
me.
good
Hmm?
next good next thing that they think you,
Right,
um you ain't good enough for their
right.
that circle, whatever. And
That little click.
drop you, please let them drop because you if they want to drop you out of that circle, you don't need to be any.
Exactly. Exactly. So sisterhood is not going to be a clique, people. That's what he's telling you. If you're into cliques, then you're gonna drop that person when they need you.
Mm,
You're not gonna be accountability partner. You're not gonna be there support me when I'm at my weakest place. You're not gonna be there to encourage me. You're not gonna be there to show me to genuine love. You know that unconditional love because you're a clique and you're just gotta pick around at certain things that I don't like about her or I don't like how she do this or how she does that, and then you just gonna talk me down. That's not sisterhood. That's not genuine love. That's not being there giving us that support that we need, being that accountability partner. Sisterhood, I'm there with you through thick and thin. And whatever that you confide within me, it stays between me and you. if you have some kind of type of fear or whatever you may be experiencing or going through, you can talk to me and share it with me without me judging you. I'm gonna help you to
Vulner-
be able to overcome it.
yeah, you can be vulnerable with your sister,
Right.
and don't worry about her. Don't you won't have to worry. But
Exactly. You don't have to worry about them seeing your tears. You don't have to worry about them seeing your brokenness because you know you are genuine, you're real, you're gonna help me through it. You're
mhm.
not gonna talk down, girl. What are you so afraid of? Or why are you not doing this and blah 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 this stuff? We got people who do that. You walk me through it. You hold my hand till I get to the other side of it. When I get over there, you right there with me. You help me to heal through my wounds. You help me to heal me through my pains. You help me to face the fears that I may have because I know you genuine love. It will never leave you. It will not forsake you. It will not mislead you. It will not misguide you. But I'm there, just like I'm always going to be there, and we there for each other in the same manner. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Ivy?
I wanted to say that um a genuine true sister or sisterhood would also um not prejudge you, because we all have up and bad days. Um, but a true sister would understand what they recognize something is when you're a little off, recognize something is wrong, and not judge you. Um, I want to say I was talking to this young lady. I think Saturday evening. She was telling me about this that was uh that was homeless and all passed by homeless. You know, um, and she said that she said she prayed, Lord, say something to this young lady that I'm supposed to say something to her. But there are some of us that walk past this and cast judgment on her. My understanding, like in her early 20s, like,
Mhm.
and we don't know how to end up the way they are. They act when they're home. We don't know, but a lot of uh cast judgment on. But the lady say she and she was asking Lord if I'm supposed to say, lady, to this young woman, give me a and she was in her uniform because she works for the department. She was in her uniform, and she spoke to the asked her what her name, and the young lady kind of got fear. She thought that, but he was finna start harassing me. But she showed her kindness. She asked her was she hungry or did get her something to drink. And I say this, um, is something that you would expect out sisterhood, that can pick up on something off. That can I do you just want to talk? Can do you want to can we do you just want a listening ear? Pick up on that and not just because I'm having a day. Sometimes we have sometimes we have more off days, have on days.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, I said that the lady that spoke to the young lady that was home, they built the relationship. They built uh, from that day to come to find out the lady wasn't even from our area. They moved here and something happened in her childhood
Right.
caused trauma to
Exactly.
and it affected her. Uh, Sometimes you can live through trauma and think it's behind you and it's not behind you. I'm not on my off place, but you think that it's behind you and you ain't really healed through it because something comes along and triggered it. It brings,
Right.
but anyway, it sought that young way back, set her back what happened to her in her childhood, and that one kind that one that one hand, they hand up, they built a relationship. Uh, the young lady ended up getting a and back, and then she did when she did get out, she did, and somehow they are house her the one lady, the officer, uh, she helped her and she got connected with her family because her family was looking for
Look for.
a kind word, a kind word. When you see something off, especially if you're in a sister, you know your sisters, and you can tell when something's off. Don't judge them. I say don't judge anybody because somebody don't act or react the way we expect them. Don't throw a label on.
Exactly. So true.
So
Okay.
I went on a tantrum, y'all. I don't know if you with what we were talking about. I was led to share it there.
That's okay. It all ties in together, though. Like I said, it all ties together. So that's a good thing. So we want you to know that if you're looking for real, genuine, loving, honest sisters here within Sisters Uniting Sisters, we are here for you. We are here to lend you that support. We are here to help you to be able to elevate and move from that place where you feel like you're being rejected or neglected in life, or you feel like your confidentiality has been ramshacked by someone going out there exposing what they have said to you. You got to have genuine sisters, and we will definitely be open to you. We will not judge you, and we will hold everything you say in the most deepest part of our hearts, because we don't go around sharing your business with nobody else. And like I said, we're looking for a place where you can talk to individually. Then you can talk individually to just a one-on-one talk. No one else got to be in the room. Y'all hear that?
Just
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah, yeah. But okay, so she's probably know I'm on here, so she just got in. But okay, I'm done, and I thank you all and Avery. Great conversation that you just made. Like I said, you just can't judge a person by their cover. There's a place where you gotta go deeper on the inside. Just like if someone gonna send you a card in the mail, or you see somebody, or even a package or a gift, we can't just look at the cover and judge it. Go on the inside and see what the content is. Go on the inside and see, hey, there's more value on the inside possibly than it's on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Thank you so much.
And especially if it's someone that you wouldn't and you know this and all of a something all of a sudden something changes. There's something deeper going.
Going on. Yeah,
You if they feel they might open that listening ear. Don't judge them because
exactly.
behaving or it's deeper. It could be, or they
Yes.
could get an off day.
Okay. Well, we thank you all for coming, and make sure you hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, Sister Uniting Sisters. We just ask for your support and help. And like I said, you got a place where you can come. Make sure when you get on that YouTube channel, you check out Sisters Uniting Sisters LLC.
And share.
Share, share. Tell people, hey, come on, we met genuine, real sisters, and
Exactly.
we can build this sisterhood together. Don't forget, thumbs up, hit that like button, put your thumbprints on that like button, smash it, and we thank you. And
Thank
I'm going to let Ari conclude this and going to end this. I'm going to sit back and let her have the last final words. Ari, thank you so much for inviting me to come on today. Thank you so much, Sue Kelly, for stopping in. We love you. We love you so much.
yes. Thank you. Thank you. Um again, Doc pretty much wrapped up. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you second Saturday of May. we're gonna do a pop up, and we're just gonna be talking about bring your motherhood story. We're just gonna just have another girl chat, just talking about motherhood, our favorite motherhood moments, uh, maybe sharing some of our being a mother experience, younger mothers out there. Um, Again, that was second Saturday, May, the day before. Again, like and subscribe, shares out, blessings to you,
Dun, dun,
blessing, and always be. Oh, Dr. D and Ivory is out. Thank you, ladies.
peace out.
Peace out.